live at all. I mean, this is my first ever live on YouTube, actually. So I'm just taking the plunge here today, and I wanted to share with you my thoughts at the moment and growing understanding of what it really means to heal from the wounds of childhood, especially from narcissistic family systems, having had a narcissistic mother or father or both. And, you know, from what I can tell in the mainstream at the moment, there's a lot of information about narcissism, and I've contributed to that in my own way. You know, the ways in which narcissism works in a parent and how it impacts the child. So many people are well informed, and usually this information leads to some kind of action in terms of looking for healing. And sometimes that can begin with going no contact, and that no contact period can bring some relief to people that this person is no longer in their lives, and they can keep the bad person away. And that's very important sometimes in people's healing journeys. And often they then look for therapy, and they do some inner work on this, and the therapist will validate them and call out the abuses that they suffered. And this will further empower the victim to be more confident in their understanding of what took place in childhood. However, what I'm aware of is that this is where it usually ends. This is where people are remaining stuck. They're in a place where they have all the information, they've done some inner work, and they know their traumas, they understand the impact it had on their self-esteem and their self-image. However, there's a missing step, and I think this is going to make me a bit of a renegade in this field of narcissistic abuse recovery, in that what I'm going to suggest is that this missing step is that we have to forgive. We really have to forgive, yes, our narcissistic parents, in order to really be free. And the reason I say this is, you know, in my view, this is why each of us is here on earth. You know, we're here to grow in learning how to love and be loved. So how to give and how to receive love. That's why we're here. But there's another part to what love is. Love is forgiveness. And ultimately, it's forgiveness that sets us free. Because you see, our narcissistic family that we've come from, our narcissistic parents, they've come, all of us have come from a multi-generational background of these wounds. You know, it's come down through the centuries in your family system. And you, my friend, have been called to stop this darkness of narcissism in your family system. And what does that mean? It means you're called to bring light. It means you're called to bring all things that are lovely and true and of the light. Things like forgiveness, humility, empathy. This is what we're here to do, is to heal the multi-generational family wounding. And when we do this, when we choose to put down resentment ultimately, and to put down anger and hatred and blame. Once we're able to get to that place, then we're able to set ourselves free from those things and find that peace that each of us is looking for. And the amazing thing is, we can end up being grateful for all that we've been through, because it gives us this wonderful opportunity to make good in our lifetime, in this generation now, to be a source of healing and light for the generations to come. So I don't know if this is helpful to anyone. Thank you to those of you that are viewing live now. Like I said, I had no intention of coming on live. I just felt the nudge to do so. And I like to think that's the Holy Spirit sometimes, asking me to step out. So I encourage all of us today, let's really live out our purpose here in our lives, and that purpose is to learn how to love and be loved, and that means being able to forgive ultimately. And if you have a similar view, do reach out to me. I'd be delighted to work with you on this. I've got some amazing tools, and that's what I hope ultimately my contribution to this world of narcissistic abuse recovery is going to be. I'm hope to be a channel of forgiveness. And I know maybe that will put some people off, but I do believe it's the missing piece. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see. I might try and do this again sometime soon, depending on the feedback. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye now.